Welcome into lesson 51. Today we're discussing the diminished seventh chord, the fully diminished seventh chord. So diminished seventh chord is formed by lowering the seventh of a minor 7 flat 5 or a half diminished seventh chord by a half step. Okay, so let's take a look. Let's build our C half diminished 7. So we have a C, E, G, which would be our major triad. So we need to turn that into a diminished triad. So it's a minor third, and then we need a major third on top. So we have our C half diminished 7. So again, taking a part of this, C to E flat is a minor third. C to G flat is a diminished fifth. And C to B flat is a minor 7. And the difference between that to the C fully diminished 7 is we have to take this B flat down a half step. Okay, so rewriting this here, our C half diminished 7, and then we're going to change this over to our C fully diminished 7. So C, E flat, the G flat, taking this 7th down another half step, so then we get a B double flat. C to E flat is a minor third. C to G flat is a diminished fifth. And C to B double flat is a diminished seventh. So the fully diminished seventh, everything is in minor thirds built up from here. C to E flat is a minor third. E flat to G flat is a minor third. G flat to B double flat is another minor third. Okay, so let's take a look at this in relationship just from the root to the seventh. So if we're looking at, we'll stay in the key of C here. So if we're looking at a major seventh above C, that's going to be our leading tone, which is a B natural. And if we want a minor seventh above C, we're going to lower that a half step to a B flat. And if we're going to lower that again to get a diminished seventh, a B double flat. So one of the things we can do in that is we can take the enharmonic equivalent of B double flat. So we'll say B double flat equals A. So the enharmonic equivalent, they sound the same, but they're spelled differently. So one of the ways, instead of writing our C, E flat, here, I'll just write this out quickly here. So instead of our C fully diminished 7 like that, let's use the enharmonic equivalent. So we have C, E flat, G flat, and A. So we'll call that the enharmonic equivalent. They sound exactly the same, but they're spelled differently. So that's C to A. Let's do this down here for a second. If we have C to A, that's a major sixth. And that sounds the same as C to B double flat. All right, and one final look at just how everything, all of our seventh chords are constructed. So we'll start from our major seventh, C, E, G, B, coming to our dominant seventh, C, E, G, B flat, coming to our minor seventh, C, E flat, G, B flat, coming to our half diminished 7, C, E flat, G flat, B flat, and then our fully diminished 7, taking that 7th down another half step. So notes that move. So from the major to the dominant, the 7th goes down a half step. From the dominant to the minor, the 3rd goes down a half step. From the minor to the half diminished, the 5th goes down, and the half diminished to the fully diminished, the 7th drops again. So it drops another half step. So two half steps, 1 whole step from the major 7th initially.